Hello, everyone. Going live on a few different platforms here. Super excited to jam with you about this topic quickly. Now, I want to know if you are watching, did you set goals for 2021 that have not yet materialized? I want to know if that's you. And if that is, just give a little wave or give a little yes, that's me in the comments. Did you set goals for 2021 that have not yet materialized? So we are 8 months out of 12 in the year, which means we're 2/3 of the way done with the year. And the saddest part is that roughly 70% of people fail to achieve the goals that they've set for themselves. So here we already have two. Yes, I have people that have set goals for 2021 that just aren't there yet. So 70% of people fail to reach the goals that they've set. This is a really poor statistic. So planning, all of us sit down and plan at the end of the year, right? What our year ahead is going to look like, what it's going to include, but planning doesn't equal results. So I'm going to break down for you quickly the 3 mistakes that I see people making when growing a business, and then we're going to dive into the 3 things that you can do to ensure that the next year doesn't play out the same way. So let's dive in. If you're ready, comment below, click the like button. Tell me that you're in, that you're ready for this. So the first thing that most people do wrong in their business is that they focus on the daily whack-a-mole tasks. Now, who has been to a carnival and played that game? You get a little mallet, there's all these holes, and all of a sudden these moles start popping up in these different holes, like all around the board. And your job is to just whack, like as one pops up, you whack it, right? So people do this in their businesses a lot as well. So I want to know, did any of you wake up this morning and think, shit, what am I going to post on social media today? If you did, that is a surefire sign that you are running after your business rather than running your business. You see the difference there? Running after your business versus running your business. All right, the second mistake that I see people make is that they don't have a structure for how their daily actions feed into their yearly vision. Now, you've set your destination for the year, you know exactly what your goals are, but do you know how what you are doing today is directly leading you towards the successful completion of those goals? Do you know what your actions today are doing to ensure that by the end of December, you've reached those goals? Now, the third mistake I see people making is that they put zero accountability into place. Who here has ever had grand plans of going to the gym and you put it in your calendar and you decide and you commit and you say, yes, I'm going to go to the gym. And then the following morning, your alarm goes off and you hit the snooze button. I cannot tell you how often that was me in the past. And I'll tell you exactly what I did to shift that in a little bit. But our brains always talk us out of doing the big things. And our brains always talk us into the easy road. But the problem with that is that the easy road isn't taking you to your goals. So the question now becomes, we've gone over the 3 biggest mistakes. How do you solve these problems, right? So the first one, you've got to restructure your day to prioritize your boss actions to make that shift, like we talked about, make that shift away from running after your business and make that shift into running your business. So that's the first thing. You have to restructure your day. I love this. Someone just commented, I bought a gym membership August 1st and I haven't gone yet. Yeah. How many of us have done that? We set these grand plans and then we just don't fulfill them, right? Okay, so the first thing, restructuring your day to prioritize your boss actions. The second thing, developing a system to ensure that your daily actions are leading into your weekly goals, that your weekly actions are leading into your monthly goals, that your monthly actions are leading into your quarterly goals, and that your quarterly actions are leading into your year goals, right? So you have to put together a system to ensure that what you are doing today is directly taking you into your weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly goals. Now, the third thing that you need, just like someone commented, bought a gym membership August 1st, haven't yet gone. You've got to get someone by your side to literally slap your hands every single time you try to reach for that snooze button in your business, right? Now, we all need a cheerleader. We all need a butt keeper to keep us in line. And I don't want you to pretend like you're special. I say this because no one is special. Every single person needs accountability. The most successful people, you want to know how they're successful? It's because they put accountability in place. In fact, putting accountability in place for your business makes you 65% more likely to actually reach your goals. Now, perfect timing. I'm actually going to speak about someone that just popped on the live stream. Coach Alex is in the building here. Everyone say hi to Coach Alex. So the way that I have done this in my life, I have never been a gym goer in my life. In fact, I would do everything in the world to not go to the gym because for me, the gym is hard, right? It's difficult. I never got into it as a child. So I never programmed my brain to prioritize physical activities. So here I am, 38 years of age, trying to reach these new goals, put myself in these new places. Yet every time I got a gym membership, my body was like, nope. My brain was like, we're sleeping in, we're not going, we're staying home, we're not picking up heavy objects, we're not running, we're not doing any of the things, right? And this is what our brains do in our business as well. So this is just an example, right? So I got a membership to Orange Theory Fitness. Now, here's what I love about Orange Theory Fitness, and the reason why it's succeeding for me is because it has built-in accountability. Now, not only is there a coach there who's helping you, right? But you have to make an appointment to go to a class. You can't just show up at a class. You have to make an appointment. You have to commit to a time. Then you cannot cancel that appointment unless you want to pay an extra fee within 8 hours of that appointment. So when I go to bed the night before, if I haven't canceled the class, knowing that, say I have something coming up that next day or something, I wake up that morning and I have zero option but to go to the gym. So I've built in this accountability that forces me to do the things that I want to do, but that my brain wants to talk me out of. And it has literally changed the game for me. And I'm telling you, you can do this in your business as well. In fact, Alex hasn't even seen this yet. I haven't shown this to many people, but in the last 2 months, I have developed so much muscle and so much definition that having that accountability has literally changed my body and my life. This is what's available to you in your business as well. So I want to offer to you guys, I want to open up this opportunity. I am opening a container for a very small group of very committed entrepreneurs who want to kick it into high gear for the last 4 months of the year and take a quantum leap in their business before the new year. Now, this opportunity is limited to 20 people, and actually there's already 3 people enrolled that have paid in full. So there's really only 17 spaces left. So this is for entrepreneurs who are super serious about taking that next step in their business. This is for entrepreneurs who are ready to wake up every single day in 2022 feeling completely proud of themselves, knowing what they created in the final 4 months of the year, and knowing that they have a plan, a path, accountability, things on their side to make 2022 a really incredible year ahead. So not only is this going to give you support and encouragement and accountability, but I am going to personally work with you to develop up a custom strategy for your business. Now, this is none of that wash, rinse, repeat bullshit. This is not generic business advice. No 5-step processes here, because your business is your business is not a one-size-fits-all experience. Your business is as unique as your thumbprint. Your thumbprint is the only one like it in the world. Your business is the only one like it in the world. You deserve for you and your business to be treated like the unique beings that you are. So if you want one of these spots, like I said, there's only 17 available, and the opportunity is going out to an additional 50,000 people next week. So if you want one of these spots, they're going to go. So DM me right now with the words quantum leap, and you and I can chat and see if this is a good opportunity for you or not, and go from there. But I'm super, super excited for the 20 people that I get to help really step into 2022 in a powerful way, building their entrepreneurial biceps, right? So much fun. Thank you all for joining me today. Let me know what your biggest takeaway was from this video. DM me Quantum Leap, and I will talk to you all soon. Now I have to figure out how to end this. How does one end a live stream? I clearly don't do these often enough. Let's see.